So I was out and about this week and was just cruising through a nice little town. Stopped, had myself a nice cold Utica Club on draft. And the owner of this place said, "Hey, what do you think? Do you think you should cover maybe this road?" And I said, "You know what? I got you. So let's talk about Depot Street's dirty little secret." Take a drive through Harrisville, New York, a little place off Route 3, and you might find yourself Depot Street. It's a dead-end road with one proud landmark standing tall, the Trackside Tavern, built way back in the 1880s. Look around and you'll spot train tracks not far off, and it's easy to jump to conclusions. Depot Street must have been the name right after the railroad, right? Heck, if Home Depot had existed back then, some smart aleck probably would have blamed it on that too. But the truth runs a lot deeper and a lot darker than just trains or hardware stores in the color orange. Because back in the day, during Prohibition era, when the county was dry and thirsty, Harrisville found its own way to keep spirits high. Literally. The building that's now Trackside Tavern started as a general store, but under the cover of dusty shelves and polite small talk, it became something else entirely. A bootlegger's depot. Crates of whiskey, barrels of gin, and bottles of homemade brew were quietly funneled through the basement. The tavern, or as they called it back then, the store, was far enough from the main roads to avoid too much attention, but close enough to the tracks to move goods in and out quickly, quietly, sneakily, when needed. Locals in the know never asked for liquor by name. They simply said they were making a stop at the depot, a casual phrase that meant everything, and yet said nothing. The nickname, it stuck. Over time, even as Prohibition faded into history and the general store grew into the full-fledged Trackside Tavern, the name Depot Street remained, not to honor the trains, not to honor shipping or trade, but to quietly tip a hat to the town's rebellious streak and the brave few who made sure no one went without a drink when times were the hardest. So today, if you're sitting at the bar at the Trackside Tavern, maybe you have a cold Utica Club in hand, maybe in the other hand you got a hot pizza, you're not only just enjoying some of Harrisville's best, you're sipping from a place that helped build the town's true spirit, barrel by barrel, crate by crate, secret by secret. And if you listen closely, when the wind's just right, you might still hear the low creak of the basement floorboards and the soft clink of bottles rolling across Depot Street. So there you have it. Next time you're at the Trackside Tavern, tell them Street Signs Storytime sent you. Enjoy a nice cold beverage. Or if you're into room temperature stuff, no judgment. But either way, check them out. Have yourself a drink. It can be a water. That's okay. The food, out of this world. You'll enjoy it. We enjoy it. Thank you, Brooke and Elijah, for the hospitality at the tavern not too long ago. So again, hopefully you enjoyed this. As always, if you have a recommendation, let us know in the comments, and we'll do a deep dive into whatever street you recommend. That's all we got. We'll be back next week. Take care, everybody.